here. Yes, yes, this should be a good view. It should be a good view for all of you watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it a couple seconds. Let's give it a couple seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go for all of you watching around the world. Welcome, welcome to the main show for today. This is the Whiskey Reaper channel, and for all of you, I am the Reaper. Today, we're going to do some questions and answers, and today, we're also going to be doing, today we're going to be also doing Aroma de Cuba, RESERVA. Yes, we're going to be doing this, and we're also going to be touching now on some of these bottles for all of you watching around the world. Let me tell you this: if this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. We stream about every single day, and I want to make sure that you guys know, and be proud, okay? Be proud. I'm from the USA. All of you watching around the world, the different countries, a lot of people watching from different countries. I do know that for all of you, there has been a huge spike of people in Europe watching. So for all of you in Europe, I see you. You guys are awesome. Today on the stream, I have a couple bottles on here to display for all of you, starting with some of the bourbons that we see here. The bourbons that you see are officially one of the ones that you could probably get at the stores. I do know that we got a rum also. We got a rum also on the stream. So for a lot of you, we're going to do the rum. We're going to do these whiskeys. And also not only that, I want to make sure you guys know this is a stream dedicated to reviews on personal items that I buy myself, and I love them. So for all of you watching, today I will not be cooking. I'm going to be cooking up this stogie, yes? April, good to see April in the chat room. Good to see April in the chat room. Good to see all of you in the chat room. It's great to see a lot of faces out here. Anyways, first off, let's start by talking about this. So, this over here is the best of the best. You have seen me recently review this company. We're using an ashtray from the company, great company. I'm going to just say this, Aroma de Cuba, yes? This is the best that you can get from them. I'm going to review this right here, and for all of you that want to know the pricing on this, at the local stores, they should be under $15. About $12 or around there, $12, $13. Depends on where you go. But today, I'm going to be pairing it up with something. And if you guys have any questions, I did drop in the chat. Somewhere you can click that button. You can ask questions all you want to. I know that some of you have been having a good time enjoying these awesome streams. And for all of you that find another channel amusing, remember this has nothing to do with any other opinions on any other channel. No channel on YouTube has the opinion that we do. We're the #1 trending channel for a reason, because we're pretty blunt. We're pretty blunt out here. So if you hear the ASMR, the rain, it is raining here in Florida. Anyways, let's get into it. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're #1. Yes, let's get into it. Let's open this bad boy up. Ooh. Somebody said today is Taco Tuesday. Somebody said today is Taco Tuesday. That's good to hear. I will tell all of you, sometimes we put this members only, so don't be surprised if it is members only. I want to make sure of all that. Also, there is a way in the chat room that you can hit that like button. If you're watching from your phone, you can tap the screen a couple times. And don't forget, it is a little bit dark out here because it's raining. And I'm going to say this, we're going to start torching this up. Now, there's a couple ways you could do this. The stogie, there's a couple ways you could do the stogie. So, on any stogie that you have to know how you want to really cut it. And on this stream, I'm going to say this. I kind of want to cut this, probably, maybe not even cut it. I think I'm probably going to be doing a punch cut. If you don't know what a punch cut is, I'll show you exactly what a punch cut is. But this is the RESERVA. I'm looking forward to this, and for a lot of you, oof, I'm really looking forward to this. Here we go. Oof, it smells nice. Okay, let's punch cut this. Let's punch cut this. The first thing you want to do is mainly lick the tip just a tad bit, okay? Mainly lick the tip just a tad bit. Has a really good draw. So there's a punch cut. I didn't cut it. I just put a little punch. And we're going to line this up. So here we go, officially, yes. It's going to be the first puff. For all of you that are watching, thank you everybody for tuning in. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to hit that like button for the stream. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask it in the chat room. You're welcome to ask it. So the first puff is going to be La Aroma, the Cuba. RESERVA. This is the best of the best from this company. And for some of you that don't know, now you know. Here we go. Let's try this out. Oof. It has a hickory type of a, oof, this is good. This is really good. It has a little bit of spice. It almost tastes like hickory smoke. Wow, this is actually unbelievable. This is unbelievable, actually. The first hit, get a little bit of chocolate. Wow, this is good. Is this the best of the best? Best budget stick you can buy from this company. Really good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Just the first puff. Really nice. I'm going to say I'm very surprised of that beautiful, almost like hickory type of a note. A little bit of woody kind of a note, right? A little bit of spice and a tad bit of chocolate to sweeten up this beautiful, beautiful stick. That's a banger, man. That's a banger. Holy Lord. I don't even think I want to drink any whiskeys right now. This is honestly really, really good. You have seen me do one recently. I don't know if I even have it near me. Do I? I think I have it near me. I think I do. Do I have the band? I don't have the band. Oh, here we go. Is this the band? No. Yes, we did this one recently. This one's really, really nice. We did this one yesterday. Only members will know that I did this. Members only content. But for all of you, we did one recently from this company this week while we were cooking up, and I thought it was horrible. I had to stop literally doing the review because I personally thought it was bad. But this is the best of the best when it comes to their company. I do know that the company is a beautiful company. Everything they do has been really nice. Even the presentation on the band is really nice. Let me go for another puff. This is really good. This is really good. Wow. It's really, really good. I'm going to be pairing this up with some whiskeys, but I will tell you, I kind of want to pair this up with a rum. Now, if you don't see the rum that we have on the stream, you're going to see it now. I'm going to put it right in front of you. Remember, you guys can ask questions if you want to. That is the rum I'm be using. It's called Zafra, yes. And for a lot of you, I'm also going to say, it's a really, 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 really good rum. So let's pour this up. I want to try this out. And here we go. We're going to try it out with a rum. So I'm having a little bit of rum now for all of you. It's going to be Zafra, 21 year rum. This is, I think personally, one of the best rums you could buy in the market currently. This is matured in select bourbon cask. So if you like bourbon, you're probably going to like this. If you like bourbon, you're probably going to like this a lot. It's very, very nice, and that's why I'm showing you this. And for all of you, I'm going to also say questions. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Here we go. Let's try it out with some rum. We're gonna drink a little bit of rum. Before I do that, good to see April in the chat room. Let's do this over here. This is so good. I'm actually starting to get oof. I'm starting to get dark chocolate. When I first started doing this one at the beginning, it gave me like a hickory sweetness. It gave me almost like a spiciness. Now I'm getting a little bit of dark chocolate. I don't know if I want to take back my words yet. Dark chocolate and spice. But the spice is real. It's real deep. That spice is getting deeper and deeper every time I'm puffing this. Anyways, is this going to help? I think so. Here we go for all of you. We're going to drink some rum. This is Zafra rum, 21 year. Let's see how this is. Zafra. Cheers all of you. Reaper crew. You know what time it is. Drink this up. Let's see. Ooh, that's candy. Ooh, that's candy right there. Wow, that's candy right there. Woo, that's candy. Let's see how this candy goes. That's candy right there. Woo! Dang, that's candy. Here we go. It's like sugary candy, that rum. Let's see how it goes with this stogie. With this stogie, it's really good. The stogie that we have here, it's a little bit hard to find. I didn't know that it was hard to find, but it is very, very hard to find. As a matter of fact, this one is very hard to find, and I do recommend a lot of you to try a rum with this. Now, what the rum does is it gives it It gives it a super sweet, sugary base, like a beautiful sugar cane, right? Syrupiness. This needs a little bit more sweetness. So it does give it almost like a syrupy, sugary, almost vanilla. Nice vanilla. And then this stogie is hitting me with a spice. I'm actually getting, let me see, I'm actually getting a little bit of a, like, chili spice. I'm actually getting like a chili spice. Is that something I like? Of course. You all know that if you're watching right now, hit that like button. When it comes to stogies, you don't want to have a stogie that's boring. Okay, you don't want a stogie that's just boring. You want something with some action. You want something with some maybe full body or medium body. I like full body stogies. This is getting closer to full body. You can kind of tell that it's going to start giving you some heat. It's going to start giving you some heat, this is. Here we go, let's try this again. This is a remarkable stogie. So far, so good. The rum, we're going to go to the rum now. So I'm going to put this over here. Oof. Oof. Just drop that. We're going to put it over here. All right, let's try it with the rum. Here we go. That rum is really, really nice. Matter of fact, I think that's going to give me a good wake-up call for that saffron to the bourbon. That'll give me a good wake-up call. You watch. Once I drink that bourbon, it's going to be a different ballgame. Here we go. Let's try this out. I'm also getting a, ooh, this is nice, man. Woo, this is nice. I'm starting to get also like this is really nice. I'm starting to get like a nuttiness, like a sweet nuttiness, almost like a sweet milk. It's like an almond milk. It's giving me an almond milk vibe, like sweet almond milk vibe. This is really good. This is good as heck. Here we go. Let's try it out one more time. Remarkable. I've been saying that from the beginning of the stream. There's honestly nothing bad I can say about this. Is it up to the par of some of the other stogies that are $30 or $40? I think so. This is a budget. This is the best budget stogie you can probably buy for about $15, $14. This might be the banger of the banger, but you can't find this anywhere. It's very hard to find this one. I'm gonna say this right now. Very, very hard to find this one. And so for any of you, okay, if you're really, really looking into this, is actually for rookies too. Enthusiasts, rookies, hobbyists, or any of you want to get into the hobby. If you wanted to get into the hobby, I do recommend you to get into that. Remember, this is a hobby at the end of the day. This is all a hobby. This is an enthusiast hobby. This is a hobby. You enjoy yourself. These are the fruits of your labor, you know? These are the fruits of your labor. You enjoy yourself. And let's go again. I can't go too hard on this because I'm gonna wipe that out. But so far, it's really good. Now, let's talk about some of these whiskeys and why I'm here not cooking. First off, it's raining. So I do know that there's people that had asked me questions. And some of the questions they asked me on YouTube is it good? Is the whiskey good, Reaper? All the whiskeys that I put on the stream, and on the screen are usually really good. Are usually really, really good. Now, it all depends on your budget, right? Now, I did put out some budget bourbons here, just like I put the Maker's Mark 46. That's a budget bourbon. I put it on the stream for a reason, because some of you can afford it. It's about $30. This one, the other one here, which is a Jack Daniels. Yes, you see it? The Jack Daniels. It's also about a budget bourbon, about $50 to $60 depending on the size. If you get a smaller size, then that'll be cheaper. But I will say, budget bourbons, they're everywhere. Do they all go good with your stogie? I think for all of you that buy this, I think there's going to be a lot of whiskeys out there that are going to go really, really well with this. Really, really well with this. And for all of you that haven't hit that like button, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. I know that we're having issues lately with the algorithm, and that's okay. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put the light on for all of you. Boom. I think it's going to help out a lot. Woo! I think that'll help out a bunch. Hey, that looks good. That looks good. Looks good to put that light on. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I can show you a little bit better. Oof. Look at that. It's a good look. It's a good look. Ooh, you like it? You like it, April? Oh, you should have told me to put the light on. My wrench, my wrench. Good to see you, April. But this over here, I'm going to say this. It's a remarkable. I can't complain about this at all. I can't complain about this at all. You're getting a little bit of a spice. Now, I don't get any pepper on here. I don't get any pepper, but I do get a, okay? I do get, somebody says deported. Hell yeah. You see that flag? Anybody out here in the USA? Gonna be deported. Yes, yes. Anyways, the point of the matter is, we have a chat room that is only subscribers. So if you're a subscriber, I would appreciate it huge that you officially comment in the chat room. Would be appreciated. Shout out to the USA. So officially, what do I have to say about this? So I'm getting a little bit chilly. I'm getting a little bit of sweetness also because I just had the rum. The rum is really nice. I'm not too much into rum, but I know the good rum, right? I know the good rum. Here we go. Let's try this out. And the fact that this is it's not fully as good as you might think. And here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. That's really, really good. Let's make sure you guys know. Oof. Let's make sure you guys know we're going to go into whiskey recently. We're going to go into whiskey soon. We're going to go into whiskey soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to have more of this. We're going to have more of this. This is good. Okay, we're going to go on to have some, let's have some whiskey. Let's have some whiskey. Let's drink a little bit of water. Good. For all of you, here we go. We're going to have a little bit of this. And picking the kind of whiskey you really want to have. Sometimes it's hard when you have a lot. My recommendation is pick whichever you have and just place them in front of us, okay? Just place it in front of us. Here we go. I'm going to make sure that we're going to try the 46. We're going to try the 46 now. We're going to put it in our glass. And for all of you, I'm also going to say, here we go. We're going to pop this open here. Good to see Sheen in the chat room. So we're going to try this out. We're going to try this out. Looks good. Let's try it out. Yes, looks good. Good to see Sheila in the chat room. Good to see Sheila in the chat room. And for all of you watching, so why am I pairing the Maker's Mark with this? Well, let's start off by saying, for any of you that are new, this is probably going to be one of your favorites. It's a budget stogie, and we're mixing up a couple different whiskeys on here to see how it is. So this is what we're going to do. We started with this one, and for Sheila, there you go, Sheila. Saffron 21 year, right? Saffron 21 year. That's the first one we did. Real nice. And now officially, we're gonna do the Maker's Mark. Now Edgar Romeo had bought this one, and this is really, really good for any of you that don't want to spend the money. It's good to buy. If you don't want to spend the money, it's about $30. And I do recommend many of you to give it a shot. The French oak on this sweet and zip that oak note very nicely. You're gonna get a lot more vanilla. When anything says French oak, you're gonna get a lot more vanilla. So, how is this gonna pair with this stogie? We're gonna see. I'm looking forward to it. So here we go. Let's see. Cheers to all of you. Good to see Edgar in the chat room. Let's drink some. Let's see. Here we go. It actually brings out, oof, that's real good. It actually brings out, there's a little chili note on here. The chocolate's still good. The chocolate is still dark chocolate. It's not overpowering. This stogie really, it gives you almost like a nuttiness also. The nuttiness is really nice. It gives you almost that like almond milk kind of a nuttiness, almond milk kind of a sweetness. And then it just still has that hickory sweetness, almost like a hickory, a little tangy, not tangy, but like I guess you could say salty, smoky. It's really good with this stogie. And for some of you, we're going to probably take off the band soon. Good to see my wrenches. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Any questions you have, you're welcome to ask. Any single question you want to ask, you're welcome to ask. Let's make sure. You guys see it? Looks good. It's so good. Ooh, that thing is good. That thing is real good. Man, that's good. So, one thing that makes this, to me, good, it doesn't have an overpowering amount of like white pepper or black pepper, like the AJ Fernandez. This is not an AJ Fernandez at all. Now, La Aroma de Cuba, usually, it has a sweetness, a very distinct sweetness to it. And I think it's pretty marvelous. I think it's pretty marvelous, right? And so I'm going to say this, so far, so good, really nice. I like this combo, the Maker's Mark. The Maker's Mark with this is really good. Over here, somebody says, Chandler, they can't drink anymore. Oof! Send me that Weller that was, yes, send me that Weller, baby. Yeah. And she has a Sheila. Here, let's drink us up. Oh, that Maker's Mark. That Maker's Mark is inexpensive, and it's hitting the spot. It's hitting the spot really nicely. I'm also going to say for all of you, today's fragrance of the day. Today's fragrance of the day is a Horov, yes, signature leather tobacco. That is officially, yes, that is officially the fragrance of the day. Is a Horov signature tobacco. I do recommend a lot of you, definitely If you do ever get this, remember, not a lot of people are going to like this. It has a strong, strong leather note. 2 sprays is all you need. You can go to Zahorov.com. You can go to Zahorov.com. But it does look like whiskey, doesn't it? It looks like whiskey. It's a great fragrance. That's the fragrance that I'm wearing today. 2 sprays in the back of my neck is all I need. I don't need a spray. 10 or 7 sprays. 2 sprays, and it lasts me about 10 hours. I still smell it on my skin right now. For the ladies, the code for the ladies, for Sheila, or for April. Okay, for any of the ladies in the chat room, there's a new fragrance from Zahorov. And if you don't know Zahorov, well, you can go to Zahorov.com. The owner of the company does stroll in here every now and then. But he does have a fragrance. And there's a logo, just so you guys see it. There is the logo. There is the logo. Oof. There is the logo. He does stroll in here every now and then. For the ladies, there's one that's called Bizan. Bizan. I do know that it's a unisex fragrance, but it leans completely towards the females. And I do recommend a lot of you to try to get, for the ladies, try to get that Bizan. Bizan, it's really good. I've had it on my skin. It's not for me. It's more for females. And I did an honest review about that recently. You can go check out the review of that one. Remember, when you're smoking some stogies, when you're doing some whiskey, you need some good fragrance on you so that your skin smells good and it pops off your skin. Never go without a fragrance. It's almost like going out without a deodorant. You need to wear this. You need to wear something good. If you don't wear something good, guess what? You're going to stink, my man. Unless you smell really good, ladies or gentlemen. If you smell really good all the time with a musky, you got a musky, good smell, very rare, very rare. But if it is, you got a musky, good smell. But if you have a good musky, I think you should look into making your own perfume, right? Or maybe your own soap. Your own soap, yes, your own soap. Here we go. Let's try this out. Cheers to all of you. So far, I'm still getting strong amount of chocolate. Sweetness is nice. The smoke itself, you can smell it in the air. And it does smell just a tad bit of sweet hickory. Very nice. Also, I'm going to say that nuttiness is still there. Beautiful. But I'm getting a little bit, we're almost at the middle of the stogie. Over here, Sheila says, I like being musty. 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 Woohoo. Well, musty. Musty is a different. Musty's not musky. Musty is musty. Musty and musky, 2 different things. Musty is, man, that's different there. That was a good comment. That was a good comment in the chat room. Yeah, musty's a little bit different. Musky is a lot different. And I don't even know if I've ever heard anybody say they didn't like being musty. That's a good one. That's a good one. Musty. That was a good one. Here we go. Let's try this out. I'm going to drink a different whiskey. I'm going to drink a different whiskey. Aroma de Cuba, RESERVA. Let's have a different. By the way, I'm going to drink the rest of this. Oof. I think it hit me with like a ton of like a sweet vanilla oak. I'm gonna say also, I think some of you think you could pair up any kind of spirit with your stogie. You kind of can, but you have to understand, if you know that there's something like super sweet, I would tell you, be careful with the stogie. If something super sweet sometimes doesn't go very well with a stogie that has a lot of pepper, if it has a lot of chili, sometimes it doesn't go. Be careful with those mixes. If it's too sweet, that's what it is. Here we go. We're going to add something on here. This is Jack Daniel's, the Bonded Rye. Why am I adding this? Because I kind of want, now I'm thinking about it, kind of want a little fruity action, a little bit of a rye, spice and a little bit of black pepper that they usually gives me. Here we go. Let's see what it says here. It says taste of combination of fruits. Yes, it does have fruits. It says hints of toffee. I don't think I find toffee on this, but I do know that whenever I drink this, I get a large amount of spice, almost like a black pepper fruitiness and a nice rye spice. This pop's open. Let's pour it up. Oof. It's really, really hot out here. Holy Lord. It's like humid. Okay, here we go. So we're about to have this. And this one is something a little bit different again. It's a rye whiskey. I just had a bourbon. I just came out of a rum, 21-year rum. That rum is really good. Recommend a lot of you to get it. If I show you a rum that's good, usually it's good. Point of matter is Ripper Crew. I'm going to add this to this mix. We're going to be taking off the band soon. I think I should take it off any moment. Here we go. Let's try and do this here. Oof. Just so much chocolate. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. Oh, that right there. Hey. That mix is really different. Strong amount of spice. This stogie doesn't have the amount of spices that whiskey has. And technically taking over. It's taking over a little bit more of that stogie. If you like that, then it will go really good. Here we go. Let's try it with this one time. Dang, that's good. It's really nice. I think I'm actually pretty impressed with this one. The Jack Daniels, the Bonded Rye. I'm pretty impressed with this mix. The pairing is really good. But we had to take off this band. Here, let's take off the band now. My hands are so big I almost broke the band. Man, hard to handle that. So the Jack Daniels gives you a little bit of a fruitiness, a little bit of rye, that it really takes over some of this stogie. The stogie still has a strong chocolate note. Very nice. It complements this whiskey. I personally think this whiskey is a better mix than the 46 French Oak. But if you really like a little bit more sweeter note, like a vanilla, I would recommend you definitely make its Mark 46 a French Oak over the Jack Daniels. If you like the fruitier note, you go with the Jack Daniels, which it actually adds a little bit of like mixed fruits in there, a little bit of dark mixed fruits in there, really good. And it does give you almost a vibe of that rum, because the rum had a little bit of fruits on there. But the only difference between the rum and this Jack Daniels is the rum has it like a sugar cane type of a sweetness and a little bit of syrupiness compared to the Jack Daniels Bonded Rye. And personally, I still think that that rum is really good. But I can say that I think so far out of everything, the Jack Daniels is really what's winning. The Tennessee Rye Whiskey is really what's winning. Let's drink this up. That's winning. That's winning by a mile. That's winning by a mile. And here we go. Let's try this out now. My whole mouth is full of those beautiful notes that Jack Daniels gives you. A little bit of rich of that fruit. A little bit of black pepper, a little pop of that rye, nice rye. And here we go. Let's try this out with the stogie. Now with the stogie, oof, it actually brings out. I was telling you this at the beginning. It kind of brings out a. It kind of brings out of like a chili note. There's a chili note on here that I'm finding. It brings out a little bit of, I guess you could say that would be the main spice that takes over. It's like a little chili note on here with the chocolate, and still we're getting a little bit of almost like a sweetness on there. This is really good. Look at how beautiful the construction is. Really phenomenal. Really, really good. Here we go. Let's try this out. This is officially the first stream that we have done that is subscribers only. So the only way you could comment in the chat room is if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you cannot comment in the chat room. You have to be subscribed for at least 5 minutes to be able to comment in the chat room. I did it that way in this stream. Maybe eventually we'll do it again like that. Usually I like the public to really tune in, but I can say if you subscribe, you should be okay. I do get on the air and in my mouth a little bit. I did a retrohale. It's getting nuttier, and we're almost to the halfway point. It's getting a little bit nuttier. Do I like that, to be nuttier? I don't mind it at this point. It gives you a little bit of extra, a different kind of a note. I don't mind it, especially with the fruit notes that I'm getting at Jack Daniels. Really good. So the nut is getting enhanced a little bit on the stogie on the halfway point. And construction, look at this. RESERVA, the best budget stick you could buy. La Aroma de Cuba RESERVA is really good. Here we go. Insane. It is honestly one of the more remarkable stogies that I've had this week. One of the more remarkable. I've had a lot of stogies this week. And for some of you, I'm going to also say, if you haven't already, known that sometimes I do give out memberships. Don't forget, I do give out memberships. I should always give them at the beginning of the stream. So I'm going to say this. For anybody out here, I'm just going to give some memberships on the stream. And I'm going to do that right now in the next probably couple of minutes. In the next couple of minutes, I plan to give out some memberships out here. And I like to do that at the beginning of every month. I like to do that at the beginning of every month. All right, for all of you. Now, let me finish up this. I think I finished it up. Finished it up completely. It's so good. It's so good. Oof, who likes olives with picadillo? Who likes them olives with them picadillo? Oof. I think I want to make some picadillo tomorrow. Most likely, that's what I'm going to do. Picadillo raisins or no raisins? I think raisins is pretty good. Raisins and some picadillo with some green olives. Oh, that is ridiculous. That's a good time. The sweetness on those raisins and the saltiness on that, they're beautiful. I'm gonna clean this out real quick. So what you want to do is, when you get a stick, just put it sideways. Boom. Put it sideways, and that's it. That's how easy that is. Oof. I'm just handling this by itself. No, nothing. Oof. I got a super strong amount of spice. Super strong amount of spice just now. Oof, I'm gonna have to drink some more. That's a lot of spice. I don't know if this is starting to heat up a little bit harder now that we're at the halfway point, but it is beaming a little bit hard now. Almost full body now. Full body usually you'll get a spice. You usually get spice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure to do something special, and I think I need to heat something up. Give me a second. I want to try this out. I want to try out this Jim Beam. I want to try out this Jim Beam. So for all of you, I still find some nuttiness in this stogie, so I thought it would better. You know what better budget? We have a budget stogie. Might as well do a budget. We got a budget stogie. Might as well do a budget. Also budget whiskey, right? Well, this is Jim Beam 7-year. And with the Jim Beam 7-year, I usually get a lot of nuttiness, but on this one especially is a 7-year, one of the newest releases of Jim Beam. This has a chocolate note, so I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see how this goes. Will it be good with this? We're going to see. I'm looking forward to this. Here we go. So here we go. I'm going to try this out. Let's see how this is. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Let's see how this is. Cheers, all of you. Let's try this out. That Jim Beam is good as heck. You see what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. Budget whiskeys with a budget stogie. It's incredible how good that is. That Jim Beam is so good. Wow. I'm so impressed how good this goes. I'm going to explain to you why this goes good with this stogie, okay? I'm going to explain to you why now. Let me go for this one again. Oof. Chocolate on chocolate. Chocolate on chocolate. Jim Beam we're having, 7-year. A little bit of chocolate on here. Where there's a stronger chocolate. This is a stronger chocolate than that. But you have the nuttiness over here. You got the nuttiness over here. You got the spice here on this. You don't have no spice over there. Over there is like vanilla. Standard vanilla. You get also the nuttiness, and you get the chocolate and the oak. Very nice oak. It goes really good with this. As a matter of fact, so far that's the best whiskey out of everything with this. I thought it was going to be this one. This is really good. But just the mix itself, that Jim Beam 7-year, you don't understand how good it is till you actually try it with something And that's actually, that thing is remarkable. That thing is good as heck. Real good. So for some of you that go to the bar, maybe go to a cigar lounge, having the Jim Beam 7-year by itself, please, please, please. This is another thing also for some of you to know. I'm going to be giving out some memberships on the stream, okay, very soon. But we have to get those likes up. Currently, our likes got to go up higher. If they don't go higher, I might not give them out. Let's get those likes a little bit higher. I know people are tuning in, tuning out. Usually I stream at 6 o'clock. It's about 6:30. Usually I stream at 6:30, but we did something different because it was pouring. Let me just say this, okay? If you're really into this, you really like this hobby, you have to know what to pair with. And so far, so good. Really nice. That Jim Beam, you don't have to spend a lot of money. Really good. The most expensive one here is the Peerless. We haven't drank that one yet. So here we go. Let's try this out. This is actually really good. It's so budget friendly and good. Now, what inspired me to do this? What inspired me to do this? What inspired me to do this? Well, what inspired me to do this is because we got to do 500 reviews of 500 stogies, right? In my head, that's what I feel like we have to do. If we don't do it, we'll do it. I'm pretty sure of it. But the thing is, finding 500 good stogies is the thing. I've been showing you some bad ones. Last time was a La Aroma the Cuba, one that it's called Immensa. I don't like the Immensa. The Immensa, personally, to me, it was a waste of my money. It was a waste of my money. The Immensa, it just didn't have that function that this has. It knocks the check mark on everything, this stogie. It's a good and expensive budget stogie. It has those notes that you want. If you don't like chocolate, well, guess what? Maybe throughout the stick you might find coffee, but currently right now I'm just finding chocolate, nice chocolate. It almost goes from dark to regular milk chocolate, then it goes to dark to regular milk chocolate. Little by little, if you start just doing this, you'll finally notice that it starts changing up. The leaf itself, it's combined perfectly. And I believe this is a Dominican. I believe, I'm not 100% because I haven't looked up anything. I don't like to look up anything because it just kills my fun, my joy of doing a review. So I have not looked up where this is from. I don't know the binder. I don't know the wrapper of this. If you want to find that out, you could go online on Google and you could research that yourself. This is a review, an honest review. To have an honest review, it's always best to do something without even looking at any of the notes, any of the binders, any of anything. I just want to let you know that's how we roll out here, okay? That's how we roll. Point of matter is, here we go, let's drink this up. That is so good. It almost makes this like a sweet, sweet milk. Almost makes this like a sweet, sweet milk. With a little bit of almond, with a little bit of chocolate on the side. Sweet, sweet milk with a little bit of chocolate on the side. It gives it a little bit of a vanilla, a little bit of vanilla hit. It also gives it, that whiskey gives it a little bit of a, not only vanilla, you get a tad bit of a faint amount of oak. The stogie is actually the one that's taken over the oak note of that Jim Beam 7-year. There's a woody, almost like a cedar, a hickory cedar type of a note that's making this really, really excellent and making me smile more and more every time I do it. I really like this. Is this stogie for everybody? I personally think this stogie is for everybody. If you're a newbie, if you're a woman, a man, if you're a horse, if you consider yourself a donkey, whatever it is, you consider yourself a bird, you consider yourself a three generation vampire. I don't know what the pronouns is in 2025 of some of you, but you guys should know if you're a man or woman. Is this good for a cat? If you think you're a cat, I think any cat woman out here would like this. Batman would love this. It's a great pairing. I think the best pairing is a Jim Beam 7-year, inexpensive. Now, I do buy the big ones, obviously. You do see Reaper Crew. You see, I buy usually the big ones. If there's any bottles that are huge, I buy the bigger bottles always because you save money. In my head, that's just what it is. If you have any questions in the chat room, as goes for all my members, any questions you're welcome to ask. You're welcome to ask it, okay? This is a stream to ask it if you need to ask any single question you want to. I know somebody earlier had said something earlier about the USA or something like that. Oh, this is good. I honestly, after having this Stogie, I kind of want another one. That's how good this is. I'm going to say this. We're going to go to the Peerless. We're going to go to the Peerless. We just drank the rest of this. Now, if you don't notice, I do get little pours, small pours. Why I do small pours is because we're reviewing, right? We're reviewing, and I don't need a long pour. It's so good. So we're going to be pouring up. Oof. I have to think that this is the best. I have to think this is the best double oaked in the market for under $100. It has to be the best double oaked in the market for $100. This has to be. It's about $100, about $90. Honestly, this has to be the best one. Now, you guys like Woodford double oaked. It's good, but it's watery. This one's sitting at 107 proof. It's as thick as you can get. Not only is it as thick as you could get, but it really just, it hits you with a full palate of just rich bourbon. Peerless DO is my favorite. Good to see Farm Kitty in the chat room. Good to see a lot of you. Remember, this is a chat room for subscribers. Okay, I made sure that some of you know I changed the setting just on this stream for subscribers. Over here, Instant in chat room says, have a new bottle of this Peerless Double Oaked, but haven't opened it. Instant, you have to open all your whiskeys, okay? Always, please, for all of you, always try to open up your whiskeys because you never know, okay? You never know. Maybe tomorrow might be the last day. Always open up your whiskeys. So here we go. Cheers, all of you. We're going to drink this up. And we're going to pair it with this Stogie again, yes? So for all of you, cheers, all of you. I'm going to just drink this by itself. It's literally the only whiskey you could chew. I'm chewing this whiskey. Strong molasses, strong caramel. It's so good. The oak note is so beautiful. It's so nice. I'm going to say this. Here we go. That is a heck of a whiskey. That Peerless, one of the best out there. If you haven't bought that, you got to get it. Is it going to go good with this? Here's the thing. I don't know if it's going to go good with this. So far, my mouth is covered with oak and caramel. Here we go. Let's see. Oof. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to give out some memberships. Oh, that's so good. Oh, man, that's good. Now, for anybody watching, this is your time to shine. If you have officially been watching, here we go. Tater, Three Tots, Ash got a membership. The Franchise Club got a membership. Eric Castillo got a membership. And Ryan Quinn. I wanted to make sure to pick out a stream that we officially going to be saying over here. The people that have been watching the streams, not commenting, well, guess what? You officially have a membership. Enjoy the membership. You can watch those private streams. Remember, some of these streams go to members only. And you get to learn a lot about some of the cookouts. You get to learn about some of the recipes. Also, not only recipes, you also get to be part of the membership club, which that membership will last you a whole single month. 30 days. You can renew it after the 30 days, and you can use those emojis. For any of you that got the email just now that you got a free membership, congratulations. That go for all of you 5. Thank you always for watching. And at the end of the day, here we go. Let's see. Oof, that's good. It is good. Real good. Shit. That is, I'm still gonna have to give I'm gonna give you the honest opinion of which one would be better. Here we go, let's drink this up. Here we go, instant. Over here, Tater, thanks Reaper, always love the stream. Tater, thank you so much, and if you guys haven't already, hit that like button, I really appreciate it. Remember, it doesn't mean you have to watch today. You can go watch tomorrow during your work days, right? A lot of you work, and these are good streams to watch while you're on your break, or if you're waiting for a customer. These are mainly streams for a lot of you during the weekday, Monday through Friday. Tater, thank you so much for thanking. Thank you so much for thanking. There you go, Tater in the chat room. I appreciate it for you to watch, and always hit those like buttons on the short videos. Now, for some of you that aren't here, those people that aren't here, they will probably tune in very soon in the next couple of days. The point of the matter is, my mouth is really full of a lot of notes. A lot of notes. There's a richness on this, okay? Adventures, good to see Adventures. There's a richness on this Peerless that you don't get in the long finish, that you don't get in some of the other ones. Now, why is that? Well, first off, it's because it's high proof, okay? High proof usually retains a lot of those flavors on your palate. Not only does it retain all the flavors on your palate, it can also ruin your stogie. If you have something that's high proof, super high proof, it can overtake some of those notes on your stogie, which I haven't had that issue on this stream yet. I've shown only the good budget bourbons and one that we just put on here that's nice. We also showed a rum because there's a lot of you that need a rum, okay? There's a lot of you that need a rum. So if there is ever a rum that I recommend, this is good. Now, if you officially like Coca-Cola, this is going to be really good with Coca-Cola. Zafra, 21 year. Okay, my favorite thing to mix this with is called, there's a drink down here in Miami. I don't know if you get it in your area. There's 2 of them. There's a Jamaican Coca-Cola. There's a Jamaican Coca-Cola. It's orange. It's orange, like literally. A Jamaican Coca-Cola like this orange. Look, it's like this orange. It's orange like this. It's a Coca-Cola. You mix that rum with that Jamaican Coca-Cola. It's so good. Or you can mix this up with there's a Coke that's called Inca Cola. It's called Inca Cola. It's yellow. It's yellow like the ashtray. Okay, those are 2 recommendations. I like it more with Inca Cola than the Jamaican Coca-Cola. But you could also have this with regular Coca. You could use regular. Don't use Pepsi. Pepsi's gonna ruin this. Use regular Coca-Cola. But that is a rum that I wanted to show on the stream. I wanted to add it on here and kind of see. And so far, I think I'm gonna have to take off the band. The band is looking like it's about to get flamed up. But Jamaican Coke is real good. And you can mix it up with that. Here we go. Let's try this out. Ooh, Rasta Reaper. You know, there's a talking about Jamaican. There was a there's a patty place. They sell Jamaican patties. I think Jamaican patties are so good, man. Jamaican patties. I don't understand how some people don't go crazy for it, but I understand. I understood after having two of them straight up. Send you to the bathroom if you have two more than one. But the point of the matter is one Jamaican patty, woof. One Jamaican patty, woof. I think it's no joke. One Jamaican patty is the way to go, man. Real good. Just so good. Good to see all of you. Remember, you could always ask any question you want to, but I'm gonna say Jamaican patties. Now pizza, obviously pizza is an Italian thing. You have to call them pies, but here in America we call them pizzas. I think pizza to me is one of my favorite. Pizza to me is one of my favorite junk food out there. Oof, pizza on a Sunday, real good. Pizza on a Sunday. You don't want to cook? Let's drink the rest of this. Pizza on a Sunday. You don't want to cook? Woo! And sometimes I get that Gordon Express. The Gordon Express has, what does it have? It has mushrooms. It has, I think it's eggplant, artichoke. And it has another thing. What's the other thing it has? Mozzarella. Ooh, I think it's mozzarella it has. And then it has, there's another thing. I think, I think it's green peppers or something like that. The point of the matter is, I'm not vegan, man. I ain't vegan. I'm the last person on this planet that's vegan. I would be the last person to ask. I'd be the last person to ask if vegan. So far, I'm going to say this for a lot of you. This is really nice. Really nice. And again, if you just tuned in, there's a special one that we did. This is the RESERVA. RESERVA, really? Really, really good. Really, really good, okay? Really outstanding. I honestly can't tell you if there's another budget stogie that's better than that. It's the best budget stogie that you can probably get in the market. Now, some of you are probably saying, wait a minute, don't you like my father? Don't you like my father's cigar? I think you guys know what my father's cigar is. The Judge, there's one that's the Judge. It's like $10. This is a good one too. Not gonna say this is a hell of a one. The Judge, real good. Yesterday we reviewed this one at the beginning of the stream. I did say it. El Centeron. We did this one yesterday. That was really good. But you guys know my favorite, which is inexpensive. My favorite that we have done in the last month reviews, Le Bijou by my father, really outstanding. I think this clocks in at one of the top rated stogies that we showed. That's almost better than Opus X. Opus X, oof, Opus X. You guys want to see Opus X box? I can show you an Opus X box if you guys want, but I do know that this stream is getting me hungry. Know what I'm saying? Now, I have to take this off. I have to take this off eventually. I've never had oxtail from Jamaica. Never had Jamaican oxtail. Wait a minute. I think I have. Wait a minute. Time out. I think I have. Whoa. I think I have one time. The Jamaican rice. I can't stand the Jamaican rice. Oof, it's so weird. They use like a wild rice. Oof, I'm not too fond of that. All the native Indians here in Miami also use wild rice. I don't like wild rice. You might think some of you might think I'm native. I don't like wild rice. Jamaicans use wild rice, and also not only do they use wild rice, the Native Americans down here also use wild rice. I cannot stand wild rice. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It makes it feel like I'm a pilgrim or something. It makes it feel like I'm back in the days when they just first discovered turkeys. I can't tell you enough of how much I cannot stand wild rice. I love jasmine rice. I love yellow rice. I love regular rice. I like brown rice. But man, oh man, wild rice? I mean, what did I say? What's the last one? Brown rice. I even like quinoa. Quinoa. I even like quinoa. But wild rice, man, wild rice is what they give the homeless people. Personally, I feel that's what I feel. I feel like they get it off the ground. They collect it off the ground before they cook it. It's just never good. It's always hard. It's always hard. It's always grainy. It always gets stuck in my teeth. I always have to spit it out because I feel like there's a hard piece that doesn't get cooked. Quinoa. I'd rather have some quinoa with some oatmeal than some wild rice. That's my personal opinion, right? Somebody over here says with some feta cheese. Dang, that's disgusting. Wild rice with some feta cheese, even worse. I'll throw that dish so hard off my table. It's not even. You can't even tell me the people in Jeopardy, the show Jeopardy, are gonna kick that button fast and I'm gonna swipe that plate off my table. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ooh, wild rice. Got to be the worst of the worst. I don't even know who invented it. They should have kept it in the wild. They should have kept it in the wild. Anyways, the point of the matter is, the cavemen. I wonder if the cavemen knew about the wild rice. They probably ate it and they probably liked it. Point of the matter is, we drank a couple whiskeys on here, and I want to put one more whiskey on here. I feel like, what's the word that I can use? I feel like I'm jipping myself on the stream. We only have 4 whiskeys on here that I have put on here. I feel like I'm jipping myself a little bit. I personally don't want to jip myself or any of you. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do something horrible. We're going to do something horrible. It's going to be a bad whiskey. Here we go. You never know. Maybe it's good. It's going to be a bad whiskey. Oof. Oh, it's so bad. Let me put it back here. Let's see. Here you guys see? Okay, so some of you, you're probably like, wait a minute, you never showed me that, Reaper. Chattanooga. You never showed me that. All this strange, I've been waiting for you to show that Chattanooga whiskey. You don't want to show that Chattanooga whiskey? Because I don't like it. It's simple as that. Why, Reaper, why haven't you shown Basil Hayden? It's because I don't like it. There's a lot of whiskeys that I just don't show on the stream because I don't like it. If I show it on the stream, you guys are going to buy it. I don't want to show you stuff that you guys officially are going to say, man, I'm so curious. This guy said he doesn't like it. Let me buy it. I don't want to be that guy. Okay? I just don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy to induce you into getting a whiskey that's trash. I'm not going to tell you it's trash. We're going to use nicer words. It's straight dookie. I don't like Chattanooga 1. I don't like Chattanooga 1-1. 1-1-1. Have you guys ever wondered? 22 is 22. 33 is 33. Have you ever wondered that? 55 is 55. 66 is 66. 77 is 77. Have you ever wondered why 11 ain't 1-1? Can somebody tell me why 11 ain't 1-1? I need one person in the chat room to tell me. If you officially tell me the reason, you can't Google this. If you tell me why 11 is not 1-1, but 22 is 22, 33 is 33, 44 is 44, 55 is 55. Explain to me why 11 is not 1-1. Can somebody tell me why 11 is not 1-1? I have to say 11. I can't say 1-1. Can somebody tell me? Somebody out there, anybody out there, save me a trip to Google. I'll probably look at Google today. Can somebody tell me out here? Ain't nobody gonna know this. Not even Jesus. Jesus is supposed to know everything, right? As a matter of fact, Jesus might even tell me a story. He might whisper in my ear late at night and say, "Wan wan, wan wan is wan wan," because it ain't wan wan. I'm gonna say, man, that makes so much sense. While I'm taking a shower, that makes so much sense. Wow. 111 proof. Chattanooga is the highest proofing on the stream. But this is not a whiskey that I recommend any of you to have. None of you to have. None of you. Let's do this. 1-1. Here we go. One. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this. Looking forward to this. Let's scrape some of this down because it looks bad on the screen. Let's scrape some of that down. Oof. I love this stogie so far. What a stogie. What a stogie, man. What a stogie. What a stogie. Okay, here we go. We're about to have Chattanooga. This is the first time I showed it on the stream. First time I showed it on the stream. This is officially a straight bourbon whiskey, which they should call this. They should call this. All right. They should call this straight 1-1. They should call it that. Straight 1-1-1. Okay, here we go. We're trying out with this. Here we go. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah. It's so weird, man. Here we go. Let's try this out. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. All of you subscribers, I gotta be honest like I usually am. This is pretty freaking good. With this stogie, it goes really well. Let's drink this up. It's like, oof. It's Chattanooga Whiskey. 1-1. 1-1-1-1. It's actually pretty good with this. There is a very, very weird oak note on the Chattanooga Whiskey. It has a rich, strong, you can tell it's like a sharp oak note, which most of the time when you get a sharp oak note, it's a very signal that the whiskey is very, very young. Very young. And when a whiskey is very young, this is what bothers me on whiskeys that are very young. You get a long finish, but the long finish, it stays in your mouth. And it's basically the main note that you take on a young whiskey, it will be that oak note. It's almost like a mahogany oak that they sell at Home Depot, like a Home Depot piece of plywood. That's what I get usually on the finish, and it stays on the finish for a long time. I don't like that at all. When it comes to whiskeys, I just don't like young whiskeys that have a strong oak note that really just takes over all of it. This has nice little notes. I almost get a little bit of like a weird banana, like a smushed banana that somebody just stepped on. And then I just get a good amount of caramel, and then boom, the spike of oak on this. The spike of oak is just such a freaking oaky. It's not even oaky. It's like I was saying, like a mahogany, a Home Depot piece of plywood. Just something that I just don't like. 111 proof is really high proof for any whiskeys that are really inexpensive. Initially, I bought this a long time ago, years ago. I just don't like it. There's something about it I just don't like. And the one thing I'm going to say is I think it's because it's just really, really young. But I can say that we're going to have to take this band off. We're going to have to take that band off. Oof. That whiskey is officially literally just hitting me now. Oof. Let's drink the rest of this Chattanooga whiskey. Ooh, that's bad. The best Chattanooga whiskey is the Founders. There's a Chattanooga whiskey that they release every year. It's called the Founders. I've showed it to you before. We're going to show it on the stream tomorrow. It's really, really good. It's my favorite Chattanooga whiskey. Wait a minute. There's something that one of our members gave me for my birthday. It's a Chattanooga. It's an experimental one. I kind of want to have it on the stream, but I don't want to affect this stogie experience that I'm having. I'm going to say Chattanooga had some great experimental cool stuff. I think that's one of the things that I really like. Their Founders release is amazing. So if you don't know what the Founders release is, try your best. Try your best, okay? Try your best to look for it. The Founders release, newest release, really good. I'll show it to you tomorrow. I don't feel like getting up. As a matter of fact, I do feel like getting up, but I don't want to get up. Point of the matter is, on the stream, no super chats. Jesus Lord, no super chats. What does that mean? That means nobody likes this stream. That's what it means. If we got no super chats, usually mean the view is ugly. That's what it is. The view is ugly. It means that nobody wants to see these whiskeys. It means that Chattanooga and some of these whiskeys, they want to see high-proof whiskeys. It means real ugly. This stream is ugly. The view is ugly. The table looking ugly. The flag is wet. That's what it means. And I understand. I completely understand. I concur. If you guys don't like how the view is looking, I got you guys on the pool table. I understand. I completely understand. But the point of the matter is, let's just say this. Let's say this. Oof. This Chattanooga is really kicking my butt. It's kicking my ass. Honestly, it's making me sweat more than I've been sweating this whole stream. I wasn't sweating with the Peerless. I wasn't sweating with the Jack Daniels. I wasn't sweating with the Maker's Mark. I wasn't sweating with the Jim Beam. Why is this making me sweat? It's because it's 111 proof. 1-1. 1-1. I wasn't sweating with that rum. Man, this whiskey. That's another thing also that I don't like about young whiskey. Young whiskey hits. Young whiskey hits hard, man. Hard. Very hard. By the way, if you have any questions, I haven't seen a question. I know some of you don't know how to ask questions, but you're welcome to ask any question you want to. Any question you want to. Any question is a good question, even if it's dumb. Even if it's a dumb question. Dang, hey. Ooh, that Chattanooga got me. Okay, anyways, point of the matter is Chattanooga. You seen it. Maybe I shouldn't have put it in the stream. I'm gonna roll it off. I'm gonna roll this son of a gun off. How are we gonna do that? We're gonna put it sideways. We're gonna put it sideways. We're gonna roll it off. We're gonna roll it off. We're gonna roll it off. Over here, April. They go, April, ask me anything. They go, ask me anything. Not bad. April says I ignored her question. April, welcome to Ask It Now. I can see. Over here, somebody said, should I keep buying Cornier's Taylor at $52? Keep buying that son of a gun. Buy a whole box. If it's $50, buy 6 of them. Okay, buy 6 of them. 6 of them. Please. Buy 6 of them. MSRP for those should be $45.99. New MSRPs on the Cornier's Taylor small batch in 2025 should be $70. So if any of you get small batch Cornier's Taylor for $50, buy 6 of them. That is a total of, do the math, Reaper, 300, 300 and 300 and some, 312 bucks, right? Buy 6 of them. I currently own, for the small batches, because I know the price is going to go up, I currently own, like, I think 2 boxes. I own 2 boxes full of the small batch. So here go April. April ready to ask a question. I already forgot my question, Reaper. You can ask any question you want to. It's a question. It's an answer. Questions. I'm not a dude that really answers questions like for free like that. Like I don't really. I don't know, man. This is the first time I ever put a stream that says questions and answers. Nobody took advantage of that. That's good. Thank you for not taking advantage of me. Let me officially do this stogie here. It's such a good stogie. It's such a good stogie. And somebody, if anybody says over here, oh, somebody says, okay, I will. Definitely, look, I'm just gonna say this for some of you that do not know. For every year that goes by, some of the prices of whiskey goes up. If some of you had the chance to buy Pappy Van Winkle's, Blanton's, or some of the Buffalo Trace products a long time ago, years ago, you could have got it for under $100. Now all of them are about $300, $400, even thousands of dollars. For the Colonel H. Taylor's the only lineup, okay? Colonel H. Taylor's the only lineup that I can say that some of you maybe haven't really said, you know, I'm gonna purchase more. Over here, April Neal, you don't want to answer my question, Reaper. I'm gonna answer. What's the question? I haven't seen any question. Okay, so April says, I already forgot the question. She forgot the question. How am I gonna know? Ask the question if you want to. Over here, not as much as a fan. Now, Blanton's is, everybody would be a fan of Blanton's if it was $50. Okay? It would be my favorite whiskey in the world. Okay? Blanton's would be my favorite whiskey in the world if it was $50. It used to be cheap. But some of you, that's just what it is, okay? The price is what makes you buy an item. It's not really initially, if you think about it really hard, the flavors of whiskey really do help. Really do help. But if there's a Blanton's whiskey out there that's $50, you're going to think it's the best whiskey in the world. And I would say officially, yes, it is. It is. For $50? A Blanton's? Woo! A Blanton's? I'd probably buy 6 of them too. I'd buy a box of them. I'd buy a box of them. So you guys are welcome to ask any question you want to. And I'm going to officially, I think I'm going to go back to the cheapest. I'm going to go back to the cheapest. So good. The stogie is really good. Really good review. I'm going to say this. I'm going to give it for this stogie. This is the best stogie from La Aroma de Cuba. I did say that earlier. It's the best stogie. It's literally the best stogie you can get from them. Okay? Some of you probably don't believe it. Well, you'll believe it when you buy it. You'll believe it when you buy it. It's the best stogie. It's literally the best stogie you can get from them. The best stogie you can get from them. And the fact that sometimes Aroma, super dark chocolate. Super dark chocolate, man. Man, super dark chocolate. Here we go, let's drink this up. Let's see if this helps. That whiskey is so good. Okay, out of all the whiskeys, I just had this Maker's Mark 46 with this. So freaking good. Now, if you were a visitor, say you were a visitor, right? Let's talk about that. Say you're with me right now on the pool table. You're relaxing with me. Which one would I give you? I wouldn't give you the Peerless. The Peerless is too strong. You're not going to enjoy it. Would I give you the Jack Daniels? I wouldn't give you the Jack Daniels if you're here with me. For women, I wouldn't. If you're a woman or a man, I wouldn't give you. If you're next to me, I wouldn't give you the Jack Daniels Bond de Rye. I won't give you that. I'll give you, if you're next to me, I'll give you the Jim Beam 7-year or the Maker's Mark 46. There's a reason why also. Here we go. Then I get the question. Over here, you'd give me a beer, Reaper? Ooh. I'd give April a big old beer. I'd give her a big old beer. What big old beer I give her? Well, I give her that Corona Familiar. I don't think that the beer would go good with this stogie. But for the ladies, I think they would probably like it with beer. What kind of beer? I think with this one, a style beer, honestly, would go good. A style beer. You have a good style beer, a light one. You could even use what's the name of it? Guinness. A Guinness would go really good with this. Chocolate on chocolate is really good with this. Chocolate on chocolate is on this stogie is remarkable. Now let me explain to you. I'm almost at the end of the stogie. I'm almost at the end of the review of the stogie. There's a little bit left. I still have those strong chocolate notes. I still have underlining spice. I thought the spice was going to kick up a little bit. The spice stayed level, and it's good. It stayed level, like a good level. The oak note on some of those whiskeys gives it a combination of good, and it gives it just an extra vanilla and an extra just maybe caramel, depending on which whiskey, an extra fruit, an extra note on there on this stogie. This is a really good stogie. Jason Kane in the chat room. Jason Kane. So Jason Kane, I'm pretty sure Jason Kane's had this. Again, we still have to review these, even if any of us have had it. We still have to review it for the public. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Good to see you, Instant. I'm going to say this. The end of the stogie still gives the strong vibes of every note that I just found. The almond note makes it pleasant. It makes it nice and pleasant. Now you're probably wondering, how do you know the difference between almond and peanut? If there's a sweetness, it's either to me, if there's a sweetness on a nut, it's either hazelnut or it's almond. If you ever had almond milk, it's sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, it's not sour milk. It's sweet milk. And I really like it. I really, really like it. Really like it. Really like it a lot. And dark, it goes from dark chocolate to milk chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate. I thought this might be having a little bit of coffee notes. Usually, sometimes you find coffee notes. Sometimes, Edelale. Good to see you, Edelale. 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 Here we go. Oof. That's so strong in that. It still has a hickory sweetness. I think that's what makes us. Amazing. If we ever have Aaron in the chat room, I'll say, hey, Ron. If we ever have a Aaron in the chat room, I'm gonna say, hey, Ron. If we ever have a Black A, if we ever got a Blake in the chat room, I'll say we got Black A in the chat room. If you guys don't know where I'm getting that from, well, I don't even know what to tell you. Black A. Blake. This stream, I'm gonna say this stream is mainly for me. This stream is for me. I feel like I'm doing it for you guys, but this stream is literally for me. I feel like I'm just enjoying myself on this stream. I'm trying these whiskeys that I just randomly picked. I'm literally doing this stream for me. Like the enjoyment I'm getting is from me. I don't even know if you guys are enjoying the stream. This is all strictly for me. I'm just literally saying it. Hey, I remember there was a girl. Her name was Ada. One of my like when I was like in high school and college. One of my girlfriends. Point of the matter is, one day I was with my friends, and they go, Ada. They go like that. I thought it was so funny. It was a long time ago. And then the comedian decided to do something similar, but with people's names. With people's names. People's names. For all of you watching, I'm going to say this. Names are just a name, right? I don't remember people's names. The stream is good. The stream is good. Thank you, Jason Kane. But honestly, I feel like the stream is so me. I'm sitting down, like God. I'm sitting down on my $100 beach chair. I'm sitting down on my $100 beach chair. My leather chairs, I had to throw them away. The rain got to my leather chairs. I threw away 2 of my leather chairs that I had. I paid $100 for each of them. Now they're gone in the dumpster. Point of the matter is, I gotta buy new leather chairs out here. But I'm on my beach chair. My beach chair is $100. Real good, feels good. Why did I buy this $100 beach chair? Because it feels good, and it has two tables on the side of them. If you guys don't know, summertime is the time. If you come to Miami, you want to turn red, you go to the beach. If you want to feel like a fried chicken or fried turkey, you go to the beach. Summertime is the worst time to go to the beach in Miami. I can guarantee you. For all the ladies out there, any color titties you got, they're gonna get darker. Be careful with the beach, okay? And for all of you men, if you're a white man, on the beach, you're gonna turn into a lobster. You're gonna turn into a lobster. Don't go to the beach in summertime here in Miami. You turn into a lobster. They're gonna say, "Hey man, where you been? Where you been? They're gonna say to the white boy, "Hey man, where you been?" Oh, I've been to the beach. And then they're going to say, "Nah, man, I'm talking about where you been. You look like you came out of Red Lobster." If you're like dark skin, you're going to get darker. You're going to get darker. Look, if I go to the beach, I'll turn out to be like the color of this stogie. All right? You guys think I'm Indian or native. Think I'm Indian native. Point of the matter is, I'll turn real dark real quick if I go to the beach in Miami in the summertime. For the ladies out there, all the ladies out there also, remember ladies, if you look like you're turning red, real red, if you're really red, most of the men are going to think you got your booty stank. That's what they're going to think. Some of the men out here, they're going to think, man, that girl, oof, probably musky and stanky. For the white boys out here, you already heard that. For the Hispanics out here, man, depending on the color of your skin. Depends on the color of your skin. If you go to the beach out here, if you're from Dominican Republic, I think you should probably turn a little bit darker if you go to the beach. Now, if you're from if you're from Africa or Haiti, oof. Depending on the color of your skin, if you're really black, so my bodybuilder friend, he's black like that. Well, he's not black. He's like, yeah, he's black. Yeah, he's black. But the point of the matter is, if he goes to the beach, he's not going to get blacker. But he did tell me once, he goes, "Yeah, I can't go to the beach." What do you mean you can't go to the beach? Yeah, man. I still get sunburn. I go, "What you mean you get sunburn, man? You black. What you mean you get sun?" "Yeah, man, I get sunburn." I go, "What you talking about?" He goes, "The same sunburn you get, I get it." I go, "Damn. What are you talking about? You peel? What you gonna peel? You gonna peel to another color?" He goes, "Yeah, man, I peel like to a different color." I go, "Damn. That's crazy work." He says that you can't tell. One of my close friends, he was my best friend in most of high school. Me and him used to kind of beat up other people. The point of the matter is, he told me that if you go to the beach with his skin color, that he still gets a tan, but he just don't see it. Like it hurts, it hurts his skin. Like you touch his skin, and it hurts, it hurts. So at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all human. I don't know if there's anybody that can wear sunblock in Miami and still not get get some kind of sunburn. But for the ladies, I'm just gonna say mainly for the ladies, you don't want to look like a lobster, ladies. Over here, you don't want to look like a lobster, ladies. You look like a lobster. Ooh, you look like a lobster. Some of the guys are gonna think something. They're gonna think something. Over here, black A, black A. Somebody said black A, black A. Color skin makes a big difference at the beach. Also, I don't know if you guys know, we talked about this earlier. Fragrances, depending on your skin type, you're gonna smell different. Okay, you smell different, a lot different, depending on the skin type. The chemistry on your skin is a little bit different. So, for example, I'm not gonna aim it to the men. I'm gonna aim it to the lady. For the ladies, if you're coming out of Cuba, you got a certain musk to you. For the ladies that come from Cuba to Miami, you got a certain musk to you. If you're coming from Haiti, oof, you got a certain musk to you. If you're coming from Ukraine, oof, the Ukrainian women, like, I don't know what it is, man. The women from Ukraine, they really got a musky musk. They're it's like a, I don't know what it is. It's like a musky musk. It's almost like I don't know how to explain it. It's just it's a strong musk. The Haitian women have also a strong musk, but it's not as strong as the Ukrainian. And the Cuban women have a different musk to them. Chemistry is a big thing. Why am I talking about this? Always a whiskey stream and a cigar stream. We're off topic out here. I don't even know why. But I did want to say something. Now we're talking about musk. We're talking about musk. When you have some of these whiskeys, the musk is going to come out of you. It's going to come out of you really hard. From your skin, your pores. Wear a good fragrance. Mask that musk. Because you might be stanky. You never know. There's some guys that like that musk, though. Cuban girls' musk are nice. They're nice. Mexican girls' musk. Ooh. I don't know about that one. I told you the story of the girl in college, right? I'm not going to repeat it again. But let me tell you, the musk on the old ladies, holy crap. The musk of the old ladies, vegetable musk. Oh, my Lord. My grandmother, when I go visit my grandmother, holy shit. She smells like a goddamn, she's been eating vegetables all day. There's a certain musk to the old ladies. It goes for older old ladies. I don't care where you're from. You can be an old lady from Spain. Stanky, that musk. You could be an old lady from Europe. Oof, the European old ladies. I can only imagine how much vegetable smell they smell. Why am I talking about this? Because you got to wear a fragrance, okay, to mask any musk that you might have. Any musk, okay? Oh, somebody said La Aroma de Cuba. Yes. I think that's why we're talking about the La Aroma de Cuba. I think that's why officially it's special edition. I think that's why I'm talking about it. I think that's what's sparking my the topic up. Over here, Edgar Romeo says in the chat room, look at his ashtray. La Aroma de Cuba. She. Dang. Yeah, man, musk is a huge thing. La Aroma de Cuba. But Cuban girls, man, they have a nice musk. I think the worst musk smell from a Cuban woman is... This is only for the Cuban women. Ham. Oof, stanky. Ham. I think that's the only That's the only country that I can say they smell like ham sometimes. If they got bad hygiene, oof. What is it called? Boar's Ham. Boar's Ham. What is that company? Boar's Ham. Can somebody tell me the company? Forgot the name of it. Boar's Ham. There's a company that cuts. I think it's called Boar's Ham, right? Boar's Ham. Oh man, there's some Cuban. Let's not give all the praise to the. Let's not give all the praise to the women in Cuba. Okay, there's some women in Cuba that smell like straight up ham. Freaking hell, that musk is stanky, like real straight up ham. Boar's Head. There you go. Boar's Head. Somebody says Boar's Head. Boar's Head. What Cuban women smell like Boar's Head? Yeah. Some of them. Oof. Oof. Boar's Head ham. But like a honey ham. Boar's, there you go. Puma the pig. Ooh. What a name, Puma the pig. I tell you what, the Cuban ladies don't smell like Puma the pig. That was a super chat on the stream. Puma the pig. Thank you so much for the super chat. Somebody said it's boar's ham. Boar's head. Boar's head. Yes, boar's head. Boar's head. There you go, boar's head. Cuban women, yeah, you know what? We can't give all the lie to the Cuban women. We gotta say the negative. Boar's ham. God damn. Remember one time, I don't know what's worse, boar's ham or the Mexican girls. They smell like onions. Mexican girls that must have smelled like onions. And then, oof, man, I ain't want to talk about that. You guys know the story of the college. Remember that girl? You guys know the story. It was a girl in my college that was the best singer in the whole school. She made an album. I listened to the album. I thought to myself, you know what? This album's not too good. But there's no point in telling her, right? No point in telling her. I remember listening to the album. She made an album. The point of my story, real short summary. The summary of the story is that she would always put her head next to my shoulder in college. One day, I guess she blamed it on her mother. She said, I don't remember what she said to me, but her lips were like literally close to my. I could have kissed her in the mouth. I don't want to kiss her in the mouth. Point of the matter is, she was the most attractive woman in my college, and all the guys liked her. She said something. I don't know what she said. I said, oof. I had to look away. I go to her, hey, just something why I tell you. She goes, yeah, tell me. She still has her head on my shoulder at the time. I was trying to knock it off my shoulder. I go, don't get offended. I never get offended, she says. Okay, cool. Your breath smells like onions. She goes, no, it doesn't. And then she starts like smelling her breath. Starts smelling her breath. I go, it smells like onions. And then she blamed her mother, and her mother packed her some lunch. Girl, you know you smell like onions. Come on now. Ain't no toothbrush out there gonna help you. But yeah, Mexican girls, man. I don't know what's worse out of all the women. There's women that have bad hygiene, but I don't know if she had bad hygiene. Bless her husband. She had some kids. Bless her husband, man. Imagine she gets lazy one day and, man, he can't get out of that. Now he's going to figure it out. Holy Lord. It's crazy. At this point of the stream, I'm gonna light this up like this. I'm not gonna use my my torch. Sometimes when I do this, I kind of think that I'm gonna burn off my eyelashes. I burned off my eyelashes before. We're gonna go for it one time. Let's see if I could lose some eyelashes. Oh shit. I can't show you. My eyelash is getting burnt off. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, why are my eyelashes so big? Long eyelashes. Why the hell are my eyelashes so big? And in my head, I'm like, it's because I'm supposed to be an athlete. And athletes are supposed to have long eyelashes so that the sweat just flips off like your car windshield wipers. For some of you, let me say this for some of you. If you guys have any questions and I missed your question, please say it again. I don't see sometimes a stream when I'm going ham, not smelling like ham, but going ham. Sometimes when I'm going ham on the stream, I miss some of the questions. You're welcome to ask it. What's your question, April? Over here, somebody says, what's the name of the cigar? Oh, don't say that. What's the name of the stogie? What's the name of the stogie? This is La Aroma. The Cuban women, Cuban women. La Aroma de Cuba. There's a La Aroma de Cuba, La Reserva. La Reserva. Really good. It's cheap. It's probably one of the best. No, this is the best. I'm not going to say if it's one of the best. No, this is the best. This is the best budget stogie from the lineup. Now, the reason why I say it's the best is because I want to make sure you guys know I'm not here to flake around. I'm not here to play around. Okay, I'm here really to tell you. You missed all the questions, April says. It's a question. It's a question. And over here, let me see another question. If anybody has a question, April, just ask the question, for God's sakes. I know she's gonna ask something like, what's better, banana or apple? Banana or apple, what's better? If it's a Macintosh apple, the apple. If it's a crisp apple, an apple. If it's a baby banana, the baby banana is the one to do. Okay, if it's a long banana, regular banana, no. The little bananas. You ever had the little bananas, sweet bananas? Those are my favorite bananas. They're expensive as hell, though. I don't even know if it's worth it. They're expensive as hell. Those small little bananas. But you have to get them really ripe. If they're really, really ripe, oof. It's like eating a Twinkie. It's real good. Somebody just said yellow mustard and banana. God damn, that's disgusting. Mustard and banana? Something wrong with you. Over here. That was totally not my question. April, go ask it. I know. For some reason, Aries, all the Aries this month, they like to try to troll me. A lot of Aries this month. This June, I don't know. Is it a thing in June that Aries like to? Anybody that's an Aries out here, don't be mad that your birthday passed. Okay, for any of you Aries out there, but I'm just gonna say that there's something about Aries this month, June. It just started. A lot of trolling from the Aries. Your birthday's next year. We get it. Takes a whole year. Maybe that's why the Aries like to, over here, give us a review on the 45, man. If you have a firearm, a 45, man, one of the best you could have. Better than 9mm. You could hit a bear. If you have a bear, somebody said, give me a review on the 45. 45 is the way to go. 9mm, oof. If you need a 9mm, you got to be shoo. Who that? I'm a Virgo and a Libra. If you don't know who that is, she's a peacemaker. She says she's a Virgo and a Libra. Libras are peacemakers. So for any of you that ever meet a Libra, if you're trying to do a battle, a sword battle, or maybe like a arm wrestling battle, the Libras will be right there just to make sure that you don't cry. Just you don't fight. You don't fight. All right, Libras and Virgos. Virgos. Ooh, Virgos. I've been Virgo all my life. Virgo all my life. All my life I've had to deal with Virgos. Virgos are very, very sensitive. Very. The most sensitive. You thought Capricorn was sensitive? No, no, no. The two signs out there. This is a Walter Mercado session. Is a Walter Mercado session. The two signs in the world that are the most sensitive are Capricorns and Virgos. If you tell a Virgo that her food sucks, she's gonna say you're horrible, and she's probably gonna cry, and she's probably gonna Virgos, this is for Virgos. She's probably going to not talk to you, and she's going to probably say, you better apologize. Usually what it is for Virgos and Capricorns, they'll just think about it forever, for the whole year. They'll think about the whole year how their food sucks. That's usually what it is with Capricorns. There's two different ones. But Libras, I think you tell a Libra that their food sucks, and they're going to say, no, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't suck. Libras, if it's a pure Libra, you can't tell Libra that her shoe stinks. Okay, for a Libra, that goes for the men too. You can't tell a Libra when they take off their shoes that their shoes stink. They're gonna say no, they don't. Okay, no, they don't. Okay, all right. What am I gonna tell you? Like, your shoe stinks. It smells your shoe like it smells like you just dipped into the lake and you've been using that shoe for the whole year. It smells like a wet animal in there. Libras, that's how Libras also are. Shout out to Who Dat. I don't know if did I get it right? Who Dat? Let me know if I got it right. Who Dat with a $50 super chat. Big bang in the chat room. I'm a Virgo Libra. Nice sign. I love the signs. All the signs are great. I think the worst sign out here is a Gemini, man. A Gemini will make you buy a Corolla. A Gemini will make you buy a Corolla and pay $1,000 a month for a Corolla. That's a Gemini. A Gemini will make you feel like the pizza you just had was just so bad. So bad. A Gemini will make you feel like the pizza that you just bought is so bad. And then 20 minutes later, you see them eating the pizza. They're big manipulators, Geminis. Tauruses are the most troublemaker of them all. Leos are the strongest ones. Shout out to Leos. Leos are the strongest ones. I'm a Pisces, and as a Pisces, I'm supposed to be a fish, right? I'm a fish. I don't have no emotion personally. I'm a fish I'm a shark, man. I'm not even a shark. I'm like Shamu, the whale, man. I'm like Shamu. I take over those sharks. But there's every sign in the chat room now that Who Dat just brought that up. We have a lot of signs in the chat rooms. A lot of, and if you guys don't believe in signs, well, in the life that I've lived, okay, long life that I lived, having a certain sign of when you're born, it's too much of a coincidence. Too much of a coincidence. I've learned this. Too much of a coincidence. It works. And if you don't believe it, give everything I just said. Give it a shot. Think about it. Aries. Ooh, Aries. Anybody want to know what Aries are? Now this ain't a stream about that, right? This ain't a stream about that. Okay, so over here, April in the chat room says, I thought you hated astrology, Reaper. I can't stand it. You know why I can't stand it? Because on Google, they're gonna tell you stuff. The people that are trying to make money, they're gonna fake out your sign. It's so dumb. Like, honestly, so dumb online. They make the most stupidest daily horoscopes. It's like on a horoscope that you probably watching. Maybe there's a horoscope in a month that you're looking at. This is your best month. You're about to win a bunch of money. And in the whole month, you think you're going to win the lottery. And when a month ends, you're never gonna look at astrology the same way again. That's astrology. That's literally how astrology usually works. You seem to know a lot about it. I do know a lot about it because I have good memory, just like these whiskeys. I have great memory with whiskeys. I have great memories with a lot of these whiskeys. Every whiskey, right? Cleo! You ever call Cleo on the phone and it ain't Cleo? Hey man, I just called at 1-800-CLEO. What you on the phone? Sir, I would like to know. Would you like to talk to Cleo? There's a certain price you gotta pay. It's gonna be a certain price. It's like an Indian dude or an Indian woman or something. Have you guys ever called Cleo back in the days? It's a scam. It's a scam. You don't get to talk to Cleo. You think you're gonna be talking to Cleo? You ain't talking to Cleo. You're talking to the Indian dudes in India or Indian women. Just $3.99 a minute. Yeah, $3.99 a minute. I tell you, future. Just say anything. Just say, what's your name? Your name's Shannon? Yes, my name's Shannon. How'd you know? And then she'll say, Cleo, back in the days, Cleo would say, your future's so bright. Oh my God, my future's bright. Tell me more, tell me more. Anybody's future's bright, man. Anybody's future's bright. And then she'll say, are you struggling at your job? Yes, I'm struggling at my job. Yes, I'm struggling. And then she'll say, don't worry. You can quit the job right now. The next job is going to be amazing. And then what happens? The person quits from Burger King and decides to work at McDonald's. And now they're working at McDonald's and they're having the best life of their time. It's the best. How'd you apply to McDonald's? I called Cleo. She says, if I leave, I'm going to go have another job, and then my next job's going to be amazing. Well, you got the job, and now this person's at McDonald's. Well, now they know that the McDonald's fries are better. Now they know that those chicken McNuggets are the real deal. Real deal. I mean, some of the things that Cleo would say, like, man, you could tell a dog that. And the dog will be wagging his tail, man. Crazy. There's a lot of people out there in the world, man. I can't believe it. Shout outs to Who Dat on the stream. Huge shout outs to Who Dat. By the way, Who Dat, if you want to ask anything, Who Dat, you're welcome to ask whatever you want to. Just don't ask the size of my meat. Don't ask the size of my meat, because the next meat that I'm going to be showing on the stream is going to be huge. Next stream that we're going to do, I'm going to show a big old meat, okay? But for some of you, this has been I think this stream has been really nice. I've been relaxed. I haven't broke my back. My back is feeling good. My hand, my chest, everything's good. Over here, April, I think, is asking a question in chat. She says, over here, ruthless, member, ruthless cannon. Ruthless Cannon. I'm going to say it's Ruthless Cannon. Ruthless Cannon, welcome to the membership club. He officially has his colors on his emoji. Ruthless. Thank you so much, Ruthless, for getting that membership, renewing the membership. I'm going to say, Ruthless, you're welcome to ask whatever you want to. Thank you so much, Ruthless. And I'm going to say this, Ruthless. Okay, so Ruthless, we're going to aim this to our new member, okay? So Ruthless, if you don't know my father, Cigar, we've been reviewing a lot of Oh, that's blurry. We've been reviewing a lot of my father, Cigar. We're going to do a lot of cigar reviews. I personally can't show you my own stogies, but you guys know that I like to do my own Reaper exclusive stogies in the mornings. And we'll review them eventually, but if I have a good review of a lot of stogies, that really shows for some of you what you should buy, what you shouldn't. And if you do buy them, if you like them, when you go to the stores, I'm not here to promote any of them. I'm here to save you money, right? So this one, Ruthless, is really good, but it has to say RESERVA, okay? If it doesn't say RESERVA, don't buy it. My personal opinion on this company. That's my personal opinion. Don't buy it. We're going to have one again from Aroma de Cuba. We're going to have another one again. Over here, Ruthless says, best food, cigar, stogie, and whiskey reviews out here. Ruthless, we are the only ones, and I'm so glad that you renewed your membership. And also, I'm going to say this. I'm going to also say this. I'm going to also say this. I wish I had another one. At the end of the stogies, the only thing I have usually that bothers me at the end of the stogies is this gets a little bit, it gets a little bit hot. And also, on my stogies, I like to saliva up. I like to saliva up the tip. Oof, that's what she said. But I like to saliva up the tip, so it gives you a different flavor. It's like I'm adding saliva onto my stogie when it gets to this point. This is like a nub. This is like a nub. This is like a nub. It's like a nub. Okay, it's like a nub. But at the end of the day, it just understand that if it's a strong stogie, you'll get to find some of those notes. But this isn't as strong as you might think. It isn't as strong as you might think. I'm gonna say it's good for newbies and rookies, newbies and rookies and enthusiasts. But I do like this. When I buy a lot of these, eventually, again, of course, inexpensive. I buy a lot of these in the span of years to come. Really nice to have. And at the end of the day, yes, I have my own line up of stogies. But it's always good to try other stogies because it humbles you a little bit, right? It humbles you a little bit that there's other companies out there that they do different stuff. Let's drink this whiskey. Over here, Ruthless, our new member. He says, I've been clamping up a box of LFD. We're gonna do LFD soon. As a matter of fact, I was gonna do LFD last week and a box of Blackened. Now, Blackened, you guys know, I personally think Blackened. It's an okay. It's an easy going stogie. I do enjoy the New World stogie. The New World is AJ. If you don't know AJ Fernandez, now AJ Fernandez has a lot of inexpensive stogies out there. We reviewed recently the new H. Upman, AJ Fernandez, Stogie. I do know that I didn't put new in the title, so you're going to have to go look at it. I think it might be on the members only. It might be on the members only. H. Upman, AJ Fernandez. I think AJ Fernandez did a good thing with the H. Upman Stogie. You can go look that up. It's a good one. And over here, Ruthless says, I don't like the Connecticut of the Blackened. I personally think that the Blackened, the Maduro one is a little bit more flavor wise. But for some of you, you got to try over here. We're gonna do the best LFD. Okay, the best LFD we're gonna do this week. Matter of fact, we might even do it Friday. So if you guys want to see the review on the LFD, you'll see what the LFD is. We'll do it Friday. And for some, you're going to see the best LFD possible that you can get. I'm going to show you it. And for some of you, you'll see it. It's going to be dark wrapper, beautiful wrapper. And I hope you really like that stream. It's going to be Friday. LFD, we're going to do that. Will be Friday, okay? And for some of you, you'll see the best LFD. LFD, okay? You're going to see the best. It's not going to be for newbie. So for any of you that are you're just into the pairings and you're into food and everything. I'm also cook on Friday. We'll see. But the point of the matter is, I try to give you guys the best content possible. I can only do so much. When it's raining. Ooh, it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain again. You know what? Jim Beam, really good. Really good. That Jim Beam, really, really good. So you guys will see Friday. You'll see the LFD that I'm going to show you guys is going to be a really nice. The wrapper is the most nicest wrapper you ever see. You'll see it soon. I don't want to give you guys like what is it called? A cliffhanger, and I don't do Friday, I do Saturday. You understand? But it is raining out here. You can hear the rain. There's another stogie out there that I kind of want to put on to you. It's going to be, I want to do another stogie on the stream, honestly. I have a good one to show, and we have a couple other ones too that we're gonna do. But I'm gonna also say Liga. That's a good one. Also, Liga is a good one. The pig by Liga. There's also one. If you guys know pork chop, pork chop. You know pork chop. It's something new. Something new. Maybe some of you don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys a really good array. As a matter of fact, we might even do it. We might even do it somewhere, and we might even do it somewhere. I have to figure it out because the time frame of the people that are working, I have to figure out a good time. And I just want to give you guys such a good stream. I want to give you guys something that no YouTuber out there, and just I want to give you guys a relaxing, calm stream, fun stream. Right? This has been a fun stream, but I want to give you something that no other YouTuber gives you, and what better way to give you that than to do it myself on the stream. I got to figure out a time to do that. Some of you might have to rewatch it because it might be an early stream when I do it. It might be this week. So I'm gonna just say that ahead of time. I don't know what time I'll do it, but you could go all rewatch it. It'll probably be this week. Okay, probably be this week. All right. ASMR wouldn't be ASMR. It's gonna be an array of a lot of stogies, and you guys are really gonna. I think you guys are gonna like it. Okay, you guys are probably gonna like it a lot. Over here, Ruthless. Any meet or greets? So the meet or greet, I'm gonna have to do only VIPs. Okay, the VIPs is the only way I'm gonna do meet and greets. There's a reason why I'm gonna do that is because I personally don't feel. There's a lot of people that know who I am, but I personally don't feel. From some of the things that have happened recently on the channel, if you guys know, we had a ranch, and I think we had like 2 ranches recently. Some of the things that happened recently on that, it kind of wakes me up, you know, kind of wakes me up. Remember Jesus, the Lord Jesus, he had a bunch of people on his side. You learn a little bit of something when you read the Bible. The Bible's there to help you learn from the mistakes that Jesus literally did. Some of the things that he didn't do any mistakes, Jesus. In the book is things that he allowed happen and things that can happen to all of you. So on that note, I will say I learned something recently, which it's okay. I understand it. There's a lot of people that have different personalities. And the only people that I will be giving the VIP treatment to and that almost meet and greet will be to a small group, okay? Will be to a small group. I'll probably do it eventually, once a year, but I will say this. If we grow our audience to a huge audience, to 50,000 or more, or maybe even 100,000, I still feel like I still have that smart idea in my head that I think I still want to do a VIP meet or greet. What that means is the biggest supporters, and I'll probably eventually pick out one person out there that just always supporting, but they can do what they can. I'll do that eventually, but you have to understand it's a thing that this is the internet. And there's a lot of people that are very jealous on the internet. So I just want to let you guys know, it's just what it is, okay? It's nothing about my personality. It's nothing about anything. You guys already know I'm a tall guy and all of this. This is what it is. But it just shows, it wakes up a YouTube creator. If a YouTube creator is, personally, I still think we could be a huge channel. All I need to do, I know what I need to do. We could be a huge channel. But the point of the matter is, there's step by step, okay? I can't skip a step. If I skip a step, well, guess what? I trip and I fall all the way back down to the floor. So for all of you that do not know, there's a song called Stairway to Heaven. In the song called Stairway to Heaven, it's the longest stairway song. And if you guys don't know, there's a reason why the song was made. It's for you to understand there is a way to go up and there's a way to go down, okay? You don't want to step on the wrong step because there's going to be a long fall back down, okay? I don't even know where that came from. Am I preaching? I don't know, but the point of the matter is, hey, you guys are amazing. On this stream, we have done a hell of a stream. Thankfully to Who Dat, you gotta give a huge shout out to Who Dat for all of you. Huge supporter. Who Dat is a huge supporter. You gotta give a huge shout out to Who Dat. Okay, Who Dat has supported the stream. It gave you an extra time on the stream. Okay? For all of you watching around the world, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. We're number one. Reaper Crew, we're number one. Yes, we're going to keep it like that. I only show the best products that I can show you. And for all of you, you already know Chattanooga, it's still rolled. It's still rolling. It's still rolling, Chattanooga. We're going to end the stream on a positive note, okay? For all of you that have asked any questions, if there's any questions that you have asked, I really appreciate it. Over here, I really appreciate it. Casper PD. Shout out to Casper PD. He says over here, he says over here, Casper. Let me see what he says. It's okay, Casper. He says that he's been here. He's been an OG. Casper, thank you so much, Casper, for always being here. April, you could, what the hell, April? Over here, I'm going to say thank you so much, Casper, for always being here from the beginning. Edgar Romeo is one of our OGs. A lot of other people are OGs. Bob Loves Whiskey, Farm Kitty, everybody out here has been, there's a lot of OGs out here. And a lot of you have really, you've kept your personalities straight and good. I really appreciate it. For all of you watching around the world, I think it's time for me to end the stream. It's starting to rain a little bit. I'm going to say this for any of you that want to email those titties to me. Please chill out. Chill out. I don't want no more. I don't want any more. Getting too much emails. I'm just joking. I'm getting a lot of messages. I get a lot of messages on a weekly basis. Calm down with all the DMs. I got so many goddamn DMs. I can't even open up fast enough. Point of the matter is, you guys are amazing. And for the ladies, all of you ladies are freaking amazing. For all of the men that have hit the like button on the stream, I remember you when you hit that like button, okay? If you haven't hit that like button on the stream, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you got no fingers. If you got no fingers, it's okay. It's all right. Use your nose if you can. Don't use your tongue, because if you use your tongue, it ain't going to help. For all of you watching, shout out to Jason Kane. Shout out to all of you. Edgar Romeo on the stream. Thank you so much, Edgar Romeo, for being a great mod and timing out whoever needs to get timed out. And for Who Dat. Thank you so much for adding more to the stream. She put the super chat where it needed to go, right? You all can thank Who Dat, because we probably would have ended the stream a long time ago. Thank Who Dat for the stream. And for all of you in the chat room, remember, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button if you haven't already. You saw the whiskeys. What goes good with this? La Aroma de Cuba, RESERVA. Well, you saw it here. We had some rum, we had some whiskey, we had a rye whiskey, and these are all whiskeys you can buy at the store. Jim Beam is actually the one to really go. That's probably the whiskey to go with, okay? Peerless, it is good. But I can tell you that Jim Beam 7-year, man, it is good with this. For all of you watching, huge shout outs to the USA. We're got our flag over there. Shout outs to the USA. Shout out to U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there in the moon. Shout out to all the EMTs, all the law enforcement, essential workers working at McDonald's and Burger King. You guys are awesome. There's people out there that don't know how to cook. They don't know how to cook chicken in the microwave. Don't cook chicken in the microwave. Go to your don't go to fast food, man. Make your food at home. Point of matter, shout out to Publix. Shout out to the nurses. Shout out to law enforcement. Shout out to Edgar. Shout out to Who Dat. Shout out to the super chatter Piggy Pig on the stream. Thank you so much, Piggy Pig, for letting me know. Boar's Head. That's how some Cuban girls smell like. They smell like that. It's musky ham. For all of you watching, thank you for tuning in. Casper, I see you, Casper. April, I see you, Jason Kane. There you go, Jason Kane. I see you, Jason Kane. Shout out to all the state troopers. And for all of you watching, firemen, you got to chill out, firemen. But shout out to all of you firemen. Shout out to all the firemen also. You guys are awesome. Thank you everyone for tuning into the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, Edgar Romeo, there you go, one of our biggest OGs in the chat room. Edgar Romeo, huge shout out to Edgar Romeo. He knows what the Reaper exclusive tastes like. Edgar Romeo will have that. Have our Box Press Torpedo. Oof. And if you want a Box Press Torpedo, oof. I got the OG batch. Yes, I got the OG batch, and he has some. Edgar Romeo. Anyways, for all of you watching, remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you send $100 super chat, you will be eligible. If you have a membership or rent, you'll be eligible to get any of the stogies as a gift, as a care package. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. Reaper officially signing out. Oof. Oh, wait, huge shout outs to George Zaharoff. I'm wearing this today. Two sprays. Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not for everybody, but you know what? I don't think there's a woman out there that's complimenting me, and that's good. I love that. At the end of the day, you guys are amazing. I'll see you all soon. Reaper's signing out. I can smell you, Reaper. Somebody says, man, you can smell me from. I could jump in the ocean and come out. You'll probably be able to smell me with that fragrance on. Reaper sign out. I'll see you all soon. Reaper sign out. Who's gonna be the last one I see in the chat room? Ooh, oh, by the way, shout out to Sheila in the chat room. April, I'll see you, Sheila. I'll see you, April. I'll see you, Edgar. I'll see you all soon on the next